It's a long way back, 35 years ago. It was a very simple and spontaneous reaction to children lying on the work sites, to babies, the sun, the dust, the noise, the complete lack of any interest in these little people who are on work sites. And it took a person like Meera, simple, practical, and enormous compassion to say, look, this is not on.
They toil all day. Hard labor is all that the big city has to offer them. Across India, an estimated 150 million women work in the informal sector at wages often below the statutory minimum. The working conditions would not pass muster in most parts of the world.
I've been dealing with children on construction sites for about 12 years now. Now we find that more than 85% of our children, maybe even 100%, are malnourished, they are anemic, they have not been immunized at all, and they have really gained nothing from whatever development has happened in the country in the last 30, 40, 50 years. Mobile creches is a small, heartfelt kind of endeavor to provide some kind of comprehensive services to these children.
These are just a handful of the estimated 60 million young Indian children in dire need of care. They are cared for while their mothers struggle to meet the housing demands of an ever-growing metropolis.
बच्चे यहाँ सही सुविधा से हैं, धूल मिट्टी से बचत, खाने पीने सही से मिल रहे हैं। काम सुबह काम पे छोड़ जाते हैं यहाँ और आके यही फिर ले जाते हैं यहाँ से।
घर में जब रखता ना तो उधर उधर चले जाता, काम में दिल नहीं लगता है कि मेरा बच्चा कहाँ करत होगा, मिट्टी खात होगा, पत्थर खात होगा। अब यहाँ है तो अब हमको चिंता नहीं है।
यहाँ पर हम बच्चों को खेल खेल में सिखाने की कोशिश करते हैं। जैसे कि सुबह हम बच्चों को जैसे फ्री प्ले एक्टिविटी देते हैं, जिसमें बच्चा मोती पिरोता है, गुड़िया घर से खेलता है, रेत का कोना होता है और चित्र बनाकर उसके ऊपर रोड़ी रखकर बच्चे सीखते हैं। मतलब हम बच्चों को हर एक्टिविटी जो करवाते हैं उसके पीछे कोई ना कोई उद्देश्य लेकर करवाते हैं।
गुड़िया घर पे खेलते हैं, भात साग बनाते हैं और लिखते पढ़ते हैं।
Early childhood care and development is really critical for the development of an individual. It's during this period of time that the very foundations of an individual are laid. There is scientific proof to show that the maximum learning and growth takes place during this time. There are research studies which have shown that investments made during this time yield 7 to 8 times in terms of more productive, intelligent citizens.
Dakshinpuri is a permanent settlement on the periphery of South Delhi. The residents are mostly workers originally housed in temporary labor camps and slums. The government decision to relocate them here gave mobile creches its first chance to establish a permanent daycare center. Sanjay was one of the children to benefit from this move.
बचपन से ही मेरा इस स्कूल के साथ, मोबाइल क्रैश के साथ मेरा रिश्ता रहा है और ना सिर्फ मेरा, मेरे पूरे परिवार का रिश्ता इस सेंटर से रहा। शुरुआती दौर में हम मतलब 1 साल के आसपास मैंने क्रैश ज्वाइन किया था और 5 साल तक मैं यहाँ पे कंटिन्यू रहा। हाल फिलहाल मैं एक NGO के साथ जुड़ा हूँ। जितनी एक्टिविटीज़ यहाँ सेंटर में होती हैं, चाहे वो खेलकूद हो या कोई त्यौहार हो, उनमें पूरी तरह एक्टिवली हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि अपनी पार्टिसिपेंट यहाँ पे दे पाएँ।
Mobile creches soon realized that it was reaching only a small section of children in need of care through its own centers. To scale up operations, community outreach was a must. Training emerged as a top priority.
Over the years, based on the experiences that were gained at the field level, Mobile Creches started formulating its training modules and training skills, and we started realizing very soon that we would need a cadre of childcare professionals who would need to have good systems, who would need to know about the intricacies of childcare. And I would say that today we are working in most of the Hindi-speaking belt of India.
Kalpana is among the many women trained by Mobile Creches to run home-based creches in their local area.
আমি তো নেরু প্লেস থেকে টেলিং মল ক্লাস তরফ से ले रखा था টেলিং নিয়েছি তো 6 মাস ওখানে টেলিং চলেছে আমাদের তারপরে 6 মাস টেলিং হওয়ার পরে তারপরে আমি ক্লাসে কাজ করেছি কমসে কম 10 বছর তো আমি মল ক্লাসে जुड़ा हुआ था তো মল ক্লাসে কাজ করেছি তারপরে আমাদের যুগি ভেঙে গেল তো যুগি ভাঙার পরে তো এখানে আসার পরে আমি এখানে 4 বছর ধরে ক্লাস নিজেই চালাচ্ছি
Training in childcare is also extended to members of self-help groups from other organizations. Madanpur Khadar is a labor settlement in New Delhi. Here, Mobile Creche volunteers take the issues of early childhood care and development right into their homes. The importance of immunization, registration of births, and appropriate childcare practices are shared and communicated regularly. Center-based daycare has given way to a more easily accessible, empowering method of social intervention. In a society where the poor are rarely heard, Mobile Creches has helped people find their voice to demand services that are rightfully theirs under government-run childcare programs.
बहुत मुश्किल आ रही थी, हमें कितनी बहुत जगह जाना पड़ा, जहाँ बुलाए जाएंगे हम लेटर ले लेकर, वहाँ से हमने लेटर लगाए, जब जाकर ये हमारे गरीब लोगों के लिए आंगनबाड़ी खुली है बच्चों के लिए.
30 new Anganwadis or daycare centers have been sanctioned in the Madanpur Khadar area. To parents here, this small victory has signaled something big. That they have both the responsibility and ability to improve their children's lives. From construction sites to slums and resettlement colonies, from daycare services to childcare training and advocacy, Mobile Creches has grown along with its children over the years. At street corners and construction sites, theatre and folk media are continuously used to spread the Mobile Creches message and enlist participation to ensure that these children will never be invisible again.
Under the Constitution of India, each and every child as a citizen of India has the right for equal opportunities. But we find in reality that the situation is very different. Today we find that there are millions of children who are still being deprived of their basic rights to survival, to protection, to development. And we need to really put our heads together and think about how we need to address this.
बड़ा हो जाऊंगा मैं पुलिस बनूंगा, मैं बड़ी होके नर्स बनूंगी, जब मेरी पढ़ाई खत्म हो जाएगी फिर मैं टीचर बनूंगा.